I was so happy for her until she told me his full name. Congrats. What's his name?
Larry Weinberg.
You mean my Larry?
What do you mean by your Larry? You left him.
Because he was cheating on me.
No, he wasn't.
What do you mean?
I paid the blonde woman $50 as a joke to kiss him. He never cheated on you.
How could you?
Now you know how it feels to be left out. I have him now. You never spent any time with me once you met Larry. I was home alone most evenings. How does it make you feel?
My name is Sandra, and I have been best friends with Emily since grade 1. We did everything together, and we even attended art school, where we both graduated with honors. One afternoon, when I had a day off and Emily was working at an art gallery, I met a man named Larry at the beach. As we started talking, we discovered we had a lot in common and began spending more time together. I eventually fell in love. As I spent more time with my new boyfriend, I noticed that Emily seemed a bit jealous.
We never do anything together anymore.
I have a new boyfriend now. He has the same interests, and he is also a budding artist.
We used to go shopping together and visit galleries. I did your hair for your graduation. It's always Larry this, Larry that.
You are still my best friend. I just have a partner now. Over the next few months, I spent more time with Larry. I knew that Emily was busy with her art and becoming famous for her paintings, selling them to make a living. I was happy for her. Meanwhile, Larry and I talked about getting married and having a family. I worked in a bookstore and painted in the evenings. One day, while working at a local gallery, I got a text on my phone. This is what happened. Hi, Emily. How are you?
Not bad. Guess who I saw at the mall?
I don't know who.
I saw Larry with a blonde woman.
So, maybe it's his cousin.
I don't think so.
Why?
She was kissing him.
When I got home from work, Emily showed me some photos on her phone, and I saw Larry kissing another woman. I was really upset, and I cried when I found out he was cheating on me, my true love. Larry kept calling me for the next 5 days, but I never answered. I was heartbroken, cried a lot, and felt so sick that I couldn't go to work. I ended up getting fired for missing too many days. I had to move back home because I couldn't afford rent anymore. Emily called me one day and told me she had a new boyfriend. I was so happy for her until she told me his full name. Congrats. What's his name?
Larry Weinberg.
You mean my Larry?
What do you mean by your Larry? You left him.
Because he was cheating on me.
No, he wasn't.
What do you mean?
I paid the blonde woman $50 as a joke to kiss him. He never cheated on you.
How could you?
Now you know how it feels to be left out. I have him now. You never spent any time with me once you met Larry. I was home alone most evenings. How does it make you feel?
After Emily told me everything, I was devastated. I lost my boyfriend, my best friend, and I was now unemployed. I even had to live at home with my parents. I also learned that Emily and Larry were planning to get married this spring and asked me to attend. I told them I would think about it. Meantime, I found work as a sales clerk in a museum gift store while I spent evenings painting abstract art. One day, Larry walked into the store and he began chatting with me. Since it had been a few months, I was more calm about the situation between me and Larry, so I congratulated him on his upcoming engagement with Emily.
Thanks, but I am not getting married to her.
Why not?
She's a liar and a thief. She took my credit card from my wallet because she wanted to buy jewelry. She also has a terrible temper and gets mad if I don't give her my full attention all the time. We broke up because she was getting too much to handle. Although we were dating, she wouldn't let me have any time alone to even go to the bathroom.
I am sorry.
Don't be. I still miss you.
I told Larry everything Emily had said, explaining I was upset about him kissing someone. But it was just a big lie, and my friend had paid a blonde woman to kiss him. Larry hugged me, and I started liking him again. He asked me out, and I agreed to give our relationship another try. While we were at the movies, we bumped into Emily, who seemed angry and claimed she was pregnant with Larry's baby. Larry denied it, saying he never slept with her and was saving himself for someone special. I got mad at Emily for making things up, and I lost it on her. Get away from us, Emily. You are no friend of mine.
You'll be sorry. Stay away from Larry, Sandra. He's mine.
Get away from us, Emily. I am with Sandra.
You're going to have to pay child support for the rest of your life, lover.
Stay away from us.
You are harassing us. Do you want me to call the police?
After we both threatened to call the police for harassment, Emily finally left. However, that didn't end the trouble. One day, I received a call from the gift store instructing me not to come in that day. The manager had received an anonymous tip accusing me of stealing money, which was completely untrue. I cried myself to sleep, but luckily, my manager didn't believe the tipster. Just to be safe, the manager checked the financial records and found no money missing. I kept my job. Still, I discovered that Emily was calling Larry every night in an attempt to win him back from me. Although Larry blocked her, I was still hurt by all the drama. Despite Emily's attempt to destroy our relationship, Larry and I spent more time together, and after a few months, we decided to plan our wedding for real.
Shall we invite Emily to the wedding?
After all she's done? No way.
She used to be your best friend.
Once burned, never again.
I understand. We don't want anyone to destroy our happiness.
As the day of our wedding neared, we both were getting scared that Emily would try to crash the wedding. We were going to take our vows in the local church, and all my family and friends were invited. On the day of the wedding, everyone was excited, and I wore a dazzling white gown. The groom was handsome. Still, I had an uneasy feeling after the ceremony went underway.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to witness the union of Sandra and Larry in holy matrimony. As they embark on this journey together, let us celebrate the love that has brought them to this moment.
Today is the day we've been waiting for, Larry.
Sandra, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. If there is anyone present who knows of any reason why these two should not be joined in marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I object.
Emily, what are you doing?
Larry, I've loved you for as long as I can remember. We're meant to be together.
Emily, this is our wedding day. Please, let us have this moment.
I won't let this happen. Larry, you can't marry her.
Emily, we all need to move on. Larry and I are starting a new chapter in our lives.
Emily, I'm sorry, but this is my choice. Please respect it. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you'll have to leave.
Fine, but this isn't over, Larry.
I was relieved when the wedding was finally over and we became husband and wife. We were happy to start our life after the wedding. We went on a Caribbean honeymoon and settled on buying a home in the country. I thought things would get back to normal, but my ex-friend Emily seemed unable to let go, persistently harassing Larry at his auto body workplace, showing up uninvited, and asking to restart their relationship. Because I cared about Larry's well-being and was tired of the constant disruptions, I made the difficult decision to take a big step. I called the police and filed charges against Emily for harassment, hoping that legal action would put an end to her constant interference. Since we filed, we haven't heard from Emily until last week. She sent us an invitation to her latest art opening, which was being attended by celebrities. Meanwhile, a mutual friend of ours told me that Emily was doing well at the art gallery where she worked. However, I was surprised when the local news channel reported that she had been pretending to be a talented artist. She was selling her mute niece's artwork as her own. The truth came out when the niece's mother, who had been working overseas, decided to come home due to illness. When she proudly shared the artwork with family and friends, someone noticed it looked similar to Emily's work. The art community was shocked, leading to Emily being removed from the gallery and facing charges of impersonation. In addition, numerous buyers are filing charges against her for impersonation. The news reporter reported that she's currently staying at a women's shelter downtown, but she might get kicked out for allegedly stealing from others. I understand that Emily is broke due to the legal charges she's facing. On the flip side, I found my way to success. Turning to Facebook Marketplace, I began sharing my original artwork with the world. The response was great, and I make a steady income from selling abstract art and posters. Larry and I are expecting our first baby together. In the end, the truth caught up with Emily, and justice won. As for me, I discovered that being honest and open in business and personal relationships leads to true success. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below saying I subscribed, and we will try our best to reply to your comment.